don't believe that I use a clear method. That, for example, in this particular case, we started the film kind of in a backwards way. We did the scene, which is the summer scene in the film, and got everybody together before that and took some photos and then sort of watched them interact. And so the first day of the film was the summer, which is not chronologically
the beach
correct.
sequence.
Yeah, the beach sequence. And so this started the way I looked at it. I watched them as they interacted on the beach, and based on my observations of what I was looking at, that became the basis for creating the script. So the script didn't exist from the beginning. I was inspired by this short scene that we took and built the script from there through my imagination.
And that was just one afternoon on the beach.
そうですね。でもそれを繰り返しこう見ながら発見していくんですね。演出していくというよりはやっぱり発見していく作業というのがあって、海辺のシーンともう一つ土砂降りのシーンがあるんですけども、あれもたまたまその前後の撮影で雨が降って、そこからじゃあ雨の中をとりあえずその時はとりあえず走ろうっつって2人に走ってもらって、でその後で2人がじゃあ家に戻ってきた時に親が家で何をしてたら面白いだろうかっていうことをこう逆に雨の中を走るシーンを撮ってから考えていくっていう、ちょっとそういう撮り方をこう許してくれる役者とプロデューサー陣に支えられてようやくできてるやり方だと思うんですけれども、この映画はそういうやり方をして多分それでうまくいったんじゃないかなと思ってます。
So I watched many times. So I took the scene, and then after that I would watch it again and again. And every time I watched it, something would come to me again. And in a sense, I didn't direct the film in so much as I discovered the film. And in terms of the rain scene, it's also the same. I just had the rain started coming down, I had the two children run ahead, and as they raced to go back home, I then started thinking, what would they find when they went home? What was going on at home as the children raced towards it? And that's where I created the scene of what was happening inside the home. And so I'm very fortunate to have producers and actors who support me in this rather unusual way of directing and allows me to able to do this. And it goes well.
I'm thinking that's why.
It goes very well. But there is a sense of a real family in this film, I think, as there is in Roma, as in a different way there is from Cahonia, the sense of a lived-in home, especially with Kiki Killen as the matriarch, as it were. You know, this really warm family environment. It feels like you've sort of rehearsed them, like Mike Lee, for months and months and months, but it's perhaps more organic than that.
No.
そうですね、キリンさんの話をすると長くなるんですけども、台本を読んで現場に来る前に、この映画はあなたが人間の肉体を撮ろうと思ってる映画だというのが分かったから、私の役割としては老いた肉体を晒す必要があるので、入れ歯を外したいっていうことと、髪の毛を洗わずに伸ばしたいっていうふうに彼女から提案があって、でそれをそのまま役作りに反映させていただいたんですけれども、非常に僕以上に僕がこの映画でやろうとしていることを鋭く把握して、それを自分の役作りだけではなくて作品全体に演出に関してもフィードバックしてくれる役者が いるというのは本当に監督にとっては幸せに恵まれた環境だなというふうに思っていて、その彼女がこの9月に去年の9月に亡くなってしまって、まだちょっと、その喪失感からどうやって、この次の作品を撮っていくかというのを自分で、この先考えなくちゃいけないなというふうに思っているんですけど、とてもいい、役者と監督という関係を超えた共同作業がこの作品だけではないですけれども、この作品では実現できたなと思っています。すみません。
She's got it.
I'd actually like to talk about Kiki Kilin. It's a bit of a long story. When she read the script, she understood instinctively that there was something about this movie that was very much about the physical presence. And her physical presence was the presence of someone who was old and falling apart. So she suggested to me that she's going to take out her false teeth, and she wasn't going to wash her hair, and she was going to expose the aging part of herself. This was even more than I had anticipated. In fact, I hadn't even thought about it. It was not something I knew. But she sensed it. And that kind of feedback from your actor, I've been very fortunate to be able to work with someone like this. And it has made me a very different person. She died in September, and I feel that I'm still deeply in mourning with a great sense of loss. I am in loss. I feel the sense of loss and not sure of where to go from here. But I feel also that it was something, this gift that was given to me in terms of making this last work.
I'll ask a question. The scene on the beach, you knew that her character was going to die? She knew that she was going to die?